Hello, Garland Nixon here, and yeah, I know it's supposed to have Scott. Haven't heard from Scott, and certainly these things happen. So I'm going to jump on this thing myself. We're going to talk about NATO and Ukraine sparring over territorial concessions. Let's talk. I've got something weird going on. Let you guys let me know if the sound is okay. I got something weird going on with my sound. Everyone, let me know. How's my sound? Can you hear me okay? Because I got some weird hissing in the background. Everybody let me know. Can you hear me okay? Nothing yet. Can you hear me? Can everyone hear me okay? Good. Everything sounds fine. Uh, okay, okay, okay. Good enough. All right. I don't know what's happening with my sound here. Hold on one second. We're going to talk in a second, but I got this weird hissing going on, and I'm going to go to my audio. I'm going to change it for one second. And okay, now I'm going to go. That's weird. Hmm. I don't know what's happening with my sound. It's going to move forward. Everybody tells me, let's see. You sound like you're in a box. Sounds good to me. Good, 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 good. Audio is good. Well, I got a bunch of audio is goods, and one you sound like you're in a box. So I am in a box, theoretically speaking. I'm in a room which is square. So okay, let's talk about this. Sorry about that. Odds and ends here is really screwing me over. One of those things that can happen on a given Thursday morning. You know, I've been on vacation, out of the mix. So, but I hate to talk too long before I get started on the subject. So let's get going. And everybody can let me know if, in fact, there's some kind of a sound issue. Yes, just don't close to the mic. Sounds bodacious. Sounds a bit vibrating, but not bad. Yesterday was a bit low. Okay, I don't know. I'm going to do the best I can. Let's see what happens, and we'll check with the sound later. Um, what's going on is that let's see. Crap, we've already done 2 minutes here talking about sound. I don't know, just FYI, when I do a video, a lot of people do videos and they like to start and they chat for a while about various things. I tend to like to get right into it because I think, you're on the internet and people get bored easily. And a lot of people turn on a video, and if they don't hear you talk about the subject immediately, boom, they jump to something else. So I think it's a good idea to go right into the subject. So at any rate, had some sound problems. We're going to do the best we can and see what happens. I need to get another mic anyway. I switched mics. I'm not as all that thrilled with this mic, but been having some sound issues in doggone in StreamYard. I don't know why. All right. Well, so what happened recently? Either Jens Stoltenberg or one of these idiots at NATO recently said something to the effect of that Ukraine may have to give up territorial concessions in order to get a deal with Russia in which they get NATO membership. So maybe they can come up with some kind of a deal with Russia, whereas they get NATO membership in return for territorial concessions. Now, let's delve into that a little bit. Territorial concessions. Ukraine giving up territorial concessions. There's a problem with that statement in that it implies that Ukraine has the authority and the ability to reject territorial concessions. Russia, a superior military, a superior, more powerful army. Ukraine is on the border of a superpower, and this superpower has taken a portion of Ukrainian land. You can like it, you can not like it, doesn't matter to me. It is what it is. It is what it is. Be not like if the US said, "We want to take Tijuana," and the US expanded out and took Tijuana. Well, let's say the US said, "Look, we think another country is gonna use Tijuana to attack us. We've got, a lot of American citizens in Tijuana. They're being killed by the Mexican government. They're being attacked. We're gonna take Tijuana, both to protect the American citizens in Tijuana and to ensure that no other country uses Tijuana to attack us," right? And the US took Tijuana, and someone said to Mexico, "Well, Mexico, you may have to give up territorial concessions." Well, here's the problem. There is no universe in which Mexico could take Tijuana back from the United States. Physically, if the US says we ain't giving it back, they don't have the kinetic ability to take it back, right? Since they don't, they're out of luck. It's not a territorial concession. This has been seized by a superior power. It's like, for instance, um, some gigantic, monster, a let's just say a Tyrannosaurus Rex comes up, and I'm standing there in the woods, and the Tyrannosaurus Rex says, "You're sitting in a meadow," and I say to the Tyrannosaurus Rex, "Yeah, I kind of like this meadow. This is I've decided that this is my meadow." And the Tyrannosaurus Rex says, "No," and he walks over and he nudges me with my nose and his nose, and he knocks me 20 feet in the air, and I land outside of the meadow, and he says, "It's my meadow now." Would I be giving up territorial concessions? And I say, "Well, Tyrannosaurus Rex, let's have a discussion. I may be willing to cede part of that meadow with you, but you're going to have to do this, that, and such in order to do that." And the Rex looks back at me and says, "If you want this meadow, take it. If you can't take it, you ain't getting the meadow, right? It's mine." Now, I took it with superior power. We can discuss why, whether it was just all those kind of things. But right now, you're unarmed, I'm unarmed, right? Yeah, but I'm a Tyrannosaurus Rex and you ain't. Come take the meadow. You take it, it's yours. If you don't, good, God bless you, right? There wouldn't be a territorial concession. I would be facing a superior physical and kinetic power, which rendered me unable to overcome that advantage and to take it back. This discussion about territorial concessions implies that this is a discussion, that it is a concession. A concession also kind of implies that you gave something, that you're giving something up, maybe in return, that you're conceding, "Okay, yeah, I guess I'll allow you to do this." But it also implies that there are other options. Russia has taken this, they're taking it and ain't giving it back. And that's what it's now. Russia is saying, "I'll defend it." Russia has huge defensive barriers. And Russia is now saying it's ours. Now, you can have it back, but you got to take it. Now, Ukraine then made an attempt. I remember this so-called counteroffensive. What was that? What was that about? Oh, okay. You know what? Believe it or not, Scott's free now. Well, what I'm going to do, hold on. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. Scott Ritter is ready now, so I'm going to kill this stream, and I'm going to go on, and we're going to talk with Scott and get what he has to say about that, everybody. So jump over. We're going to Scott Ritter. I'm shutting this down. Thanks a lot. I'll can this later, but it was going to be a good discussion. Man, I was rolling, but it's going to be even better with Scott. So we're talking with Scott Ritter in a second.